Société Nationale des Beaux-Arts was the term under which two groups of French artists united, the first for some exhibitions in the early 1860s, the second since 1894 annual exhibitions, established in 1862. The Société Nationale des Beaux-Arts was first chaired by the writer Théophile Gautier, with the painter Aimé Millet as deputy chairman. The committee was composed with the painters Eugène Delacroix, Carrier-Belleuse, Puvis de Chavannes, and among the exhibitors were Léon Bonnat, Jean-Baptiste Carpeaux, Charles-François Daubigny, Gustave Doré, Manet. In 1864, just after the death of Delacroix, the Society organized a retrospective exhibition of 248 paintings and lithographs of this famous painter and step-uncle of the emperor, and ceased to mount further exhibitions. In 1890, the Société Nationale des Beaux-Arts was revitalized under the rule of Puvis de Chavannes, Ernest Meissonier, Carolus Duran, Racamond and Carrier-Belleuse, and since then its annual exhibition was reviewed as the Salon de Champ de Mars, traditionally opening a fortnight later than the official Salon de Champs-Élysées, organized by the Société des Artistes Français. Background: the 19th century in French art is characterized by a continuous struggle between traditionally educated artists supported by official politics, and a growing rate of artists who preferred to work individually and at their own risks. Reviewing the historical situation is difficult, even a century later, but evidently opponents to the official politics gained ground after the fall of the Second Empire, and were instrumental to redirect French cultural politics to liberal positions. Thus, the splitting off of the Société Nationale des Beaux-Arts in 1890 can be considered as the first secessionist manifestation at all. A new way. After World War I, in 1926, the Puvis de Chavannes Prize was created, consisting in a retrospective exhibition of the main works of the prize-winning artists in Paris. During the 20th century, this exhibition was located at the Grand Palais of the Musée d'Art Moderne. Most famous awarded painters: 1941, Wilhelm van Hasselt; 1944, Jean-Gabriel Domecq; 1952, Tristan Klingzer; 1955, Georges Delplanque; 1957, Albert Decorus; 1958, Jean-Picard Ledoux; 1963, Maurice Boitel; 1966, Pierre Gaillard; 1968, Pierre Henry; 1969, Louis Vuillermoz; 1970, Daniel Dujameron; 1971, Jean-Pierre Allot; 1975, Jean Minaret; 1987, Andrea Hambourg. During the last decades of the 20th century, after Living Treasure, Takanori Auguste, and during the rule of Chairman François Babelet, some of Japanese artists could exhibit the paintings as guests of the SNBA. Takaaki Matsuda, Katsufumi Toyota, Kazuko Kobayashi, Hideo Hando, Yoko Suishi and Noboru Sotayama.